girls, it's Friday and I'm really actually super happy because I made this video earlier and my dad accidentally logged off the computer, which lost the video initially, and I thought I wasn't going to be able to make a video today, but now I am. So I'm quite happy that I'm able to do this because that means that we have a full week of Collab Girl videos, so we all deserve a high five for that one, or a pat on the back or whatever. So yeah, this week's topic was chosen by Becca, and it was to do pets, which I don't have any pets. I've got through a lot of pets since I was a little kid, starting with I think 3 cats when I was little. The first one was Hamish. He was ginger and I loved him. Loved him. There's pictures of me as like a toddler laying across him and him just sort of laying there, quite happy with me laying there. But yeah, and then we had Daisy and Jazz as well, which Hamish got hit by a car when I was about 4 or 5, and then our other 2 cats we had to give away when I was about 8 or 9 because my brother's like severely allergic to them. So yeah, I think we had fish as well as a kid, but I'm not quite sure anymore. I apologise for the I'm really unprepared. So, something going on in the bin. So, we also had a dog, when I was little, all the way till I was about 13. It was my nan and granddad's dog, and he was called Zach, and I loved him so much. He was just the loveliest German Shepherd ever. You know, there's like a whole persona that German Shepherds are quite aggressive and sort of like police dogs, but our Zach was just lovely and the sappiest dog ever. I mean, my nan and granddad used to, if they ever had to go out, they would leave him with us because he couldn't stay at home by himself because he would sit and cry. So they'd bring him over here and he would sit by the front door and cry until they came back, and I used to sit there with him and he used to still cry, and it was just the most heartbreaking thing because of course he loved him so much. And yeah, I loved Zach stupidly way too much. And yeah, I had, when I was sort of first being homeschooled, I used to go around my nan and granddad's, so I'd spend a lot of time in my nan's office on her computer, and that was sort of like in a separate part of the house. So the dog would go from the living room through the conservatory to the office, like outside and into the office, and he would come and check to see sort of if like I was still okay, and he'd do that until we were sort of all in one room, so he was sort of hiding us together. But yeah, I loved him, he was lovely. There's actually pictures of him on my Facebook that I put up there because I love him so much. Yeah, what was the next one? We had a lot of rabbits and guinea pigs growing up. The first 3 that I can remember were 2 rabbits and a guinea pig, and I think the guinea pig was called Muffins, and it was called Muffins because it had a black dot on its head and it was brown, and I don't remember why I called it Muffins, but I called it Muffins, which is actually quite funny because that's the nickname that we have for one of the boys in our class. So yeah. Then the other 2, the rabbits, were called Milo and Jake. They were named after the tweenies, so I must have been about 4 or 5 at the time. So that what happened. And then when we moved here, we had 2 guinea pigs and a rabbit. Right, you'll notice there's a sort of like occurring theme with this. They're all named after sort of proper people, and then with a few sort of unoriginal names. The rabbit was called Gloria, and one of the guinea pigs was called Mumble, after the Happy Feet characters. And then the other guinea pig, my little sister named it. It was called Boots, from the monkey in Dora the Explorer. So yeah, they didn't last very long. Around that sort of time as well, we had a hamster called Sweetie. See, unoriginal name, and I quite liked that hamster. If you actually sort of knew me properly, you'd know that I like animals to look at, but I physically cannot get close to them and touch them. I don't know what it is, I just cannot do it. But I used to love this hamster. I couldn't pick it up, too scared to pick it up, but I used to have popcorn, little small popcorn bags for snack when I was at school in year 7, so I'd bring them home and I'd sort of save some and give that to her. So I'd sort of feed it into the cage, and I used to love that hamster. I also had one when I was about 4 or 5 as well, actually. My learning support assistant in reception class got it because I couldn't take care of it. That's also a recurring theme, is most of our animals either died because we couldn't take care of them, or had to be given away because we couldn't take care of them. So, I don't know why I'm laughing at that. So, this hamster went to my learning support assistant in reception's son. Yeah, I think it's something like Stardust or Sparkle or something. I swear it has Star in it, but I can't remember what it was. And then I swear they named it. I swear. I think he named it after like an ice cream flavour. Who knows? So yeah, and then we had fish. We had fish when we sort of moved here. We had 4. We had one each. Each sibling had a fish. I think my one was called Spots or Freckles. I think Freckles sounds more like it. And I could make the fish dance, which sounds really odd. Do you think it's going to sound odd now? But if you got the fish food and shook it in front of the fish tank to sort of get their attention, almost like, oh look, you could have some food, and then clicked and did that, the fish would follow you, and it literally would do that for ages. And as weird as that sounds, I have proof. My mum watched me do it, watched me train them how to do that, and they would swim sideways. So that happened. That was so odd. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm really tired. I've been at work since 11:30 today, and I got home at 4:30, and I'm really tired now. So yeah, we had fish, and then we had another set of rabbits and guinea pigs, and I don't remember what the guinea pigs were called. I know that the rabbit was called Frankie because it was named after Frankie Jonas. My little sister named it. And then we also had a dog. Those got given away because we couldn't take care of them, and then we got a dog. But the dog was really badly bred, so we had to give that away as well. Yeah. He was called Jonas. I got to name him. So I must have been about 13. I was 14, maybe 15. And yeah, he was called Jonas, and I loved him. He was a Labrador / Springer Spaniel, I think. I'm sorry if this video is really boring. I am really tired. And he was lovely, and he'd fall asleep on my lap all day long. Literally, just would climb on my lap in the morning and sleep. So that was quite nice, just to sort of cuddle all day. And yeah, then he started getting really aggressive, and we had to give him away. So that happened. So we have no pets. Absolutely no pets. Yeah, that's sort of sob story there. All our pets have either died or been given away because we just not good at taking care of animals. So I hope all you girls are well, and it's been nice to see everybody this week, which was quite nice in itself. I was like, all my girls are back. So yeah. I will talk to you all soon, and I promise I'll make a proper video real soon. I'm not going to promise what week because obviously it didn't work out last week, so I'm not going to give you a proper promise. But you might have to put up with the direct uploads for a bit. So yeah. So what was I going to say? What's the word? As a sentence. Right. I will see you all next week, and Chelsea, I will see you on Monday, and I apologise for this video.